Yesterday was Jamaica Day. We celebrated our country yesterday. Our country we celebrate. We celebrate our country, our culture and all. Has anybody seen any videos or pictures from Mark Golden? Good morning, sir or madam. ADMX Music. Good morning.
Yo, up top, you know, my God.
We're not hearing you.
I say up top. I say up top, my God.
Yeah, man, me hear now. Morning. So, sell your leader now. Tell we about Mark Golden.
Oh, watch your style, you know, my dog.
Yeah.
You know, say, on a serious note, me really political, dog. But, no, Andrew nah do no better, to be honest, my killer.
Alright, elaborate further now, my G. In a what way you feel like Andrew not doing any better? And we got all a reason, and if you can point to something, then I stand corrected, and if I can correct you about something, then I will do so. So go ahead, my boss. Whole heap of manners are it.
Bro, whole heap of things I see go on over the years, my God. Example.
Yeah.
I see when him just a come in a parliament.
Yeah.
He must say, yo, his wife and what they said about parliament in terms of she not interested in politics and them look a style there. But now she a big politician, my G.
You know me as an avid follower of the politics in a Jamaica, my boss. Honest to God, I can't remember where Juliet was interested in politics.
Alright.
Tell you what.
May I show you?
Hold on.
I'm gonna follow up.
Hold on.
I do.
You know the previous person that was leading her constituency now that she's in now. The previous person, she was a worker of that person and a worker of the Jamaica Labour Party. So I can't remember any time when she said she weren't interested in politics. But go ahead. I stand
corrected. Yeah, man, check it out, man. Check it out. As I say, I don't follow politics. You hear that?
Yeah.
I don't follow politics down to the T, like how I see some people follow it up. But be honest, bro. None of I two color them not really going good, bro. None of I two color them. A whole heap of things I see throughout the year since Andrew there in. Yes. Andrew go on with. And I see him thing with Peenpee too.
Alright, so let me just ask you a question, G. How old are you?
26.
Alright, that's why I said that, G. But let me show you something now. I'll show you something. So I grew up under Peenpee government. And under the Peenpee government, you know, things got really out of control as it relates to crime. This is why we have so much criminality in our country, because the Peenpee could not afford to build out our security apparatus. See? Our police weren't being trained properly. It was being stuffed with all the people that were Peenpee. You know, police was criminals themselves, and it got really out of control. There was a time where
come on. Bobsy Grange is a Peenpee or a Labour, right?
Bobsy Grange is a Labour, right, my boss? Bobsy Grange is a Labour, right? What you have to say about Bobsy?
A lot of them control the dance in our country, bro.
The politician control everything in our country, my G. That's why they are politicians.
Yeah, so you can't cause Keckle and Potter do the same thing, bro.
So let me say
You can't
something.
cause Keckle and Potter do the same
So
thing.
let
That
me
is
say
the point
something.
me I
Let me
make.
ask you a question, G. You have any concrete evidence that Babsy Grange is leading a gang in Jamaica?
No, not concrete evidence, but you do have concrete evidence say PMP leaders did that also. But we know better and we
All right.
know
So
what we know.
like how you're young, let me just point out something to you, my boss. In the year 2001, I believe Peter Phillips, Omar Davis, and another politician. There was a gangster that died from Spanish Town, my boss. And all three of them got up out of the House of Parliament, walked out of the House of Parliament, leaving the people of Jamaica's business to go and attend the funeral of a Dan in Jamaica, live on television Jamaica at the time. Seeing three top politicians left the people's business in the House of Parliament. Nowhere in history, the guy was called Bolby. See? Nowhere in history can anybody point to a Jamaica Labour Party leader or politicians doing that. Somebody point your show me.
Oh God. Alright. So what happened to alright, so that's say boss. Come on bro. Bro. The two parties
I really know my boss. I give you floor. So just point out the thing them.
the two
And
party them being a do right now. You could have built a party, my God, and me I tell you say right now, if you do what you for do, to him get showboat. But guess what? The two party them too powerful in the country.
Good morning. Who do you expect to run the country? You and the men on the corner?
But maybe me and the men on the corner could have do a better job.
What are your qualifications?
Me and what are your
What is the first?
qualifications?
I am
What are your
a degreed
qualifications?
social worker.
hold on. We know
What are your
I'm a
qualifications, man?
degreed social worker and I'm not drinking rum and boom and a smoke
So
as
what
soon
does
as
your
you
man
wake
boom
up.
have to do with this?
Eh?
What does your man boom?
As you come up here, so you don't know, you're not politically inclined, but you are here making determinations.
Philippian, allow me to talk to him, no man. Allow me to talk, no allow me to talk to him. See? Unmute yourself, ADMX music.
Bro, me no mute. Me never mute my mic, bro.
Yeah man, have somebody mute you. So let me ask you a question. As a young man now, me G, you can hear you strike up a lighter early in the morning. Are
Yeah, man,
you
I mean, man.
Yeah man, so at some point in time in the day today, will you be going after work, my boss?
Will I be doing what?
Will you be going after work at some point in the day today? And if so, what kind of work you do?
No, don't work on the weekends.
Okay, you know work on the weekend.
No.
Alright, so let me just say to you, this weekend, Andrew Holness remains the Prime Minister of Jamaica and will be working. See? Jamaica is coming from a place where, we had a lot of degradation, a lot of downgrading, a lot of destruction, and it all happened under the People's National Criminal Organization. They spent 19
So
consecutive.
nothing do happen under listen, let me show you this, my G.
Alright, hold on.
Again, listen, let me show you
What you
this.
gonna say? Me hear what you
Let
gonna
me
say.
show you this.
Me hear what you gonna say. I
Not
never ask you this, my boy. You say you gonna ask me if nothing happen under JLP. No, me a point.
yeah, bro, cause that is the problem. That
Hold
is
on
the
now.
problem.
Hold on now. You gonna ask me if nothing happen under PNP, under JLP. No, I am telling you what happened under the PNP. Now you point to one thing now that you see that happened under the Jamaica Labour Party. Go ahead.
Bro, that is the whole problem, bro.
Tell me
That's
one
the
thing, let me
whole
Jay.
problem.
Ask you for one thing.
Because Listen to me now, bro. You're DJ, make me DJ now as an artist. Everybody just talk with feelings, dog. Nobody na accept the fact say yo. No, the two party them nah go on good. The two party them a fuck you, brother. JLP a big fuck you too bad, man. I want to you, brother. JLP a big fuck you too, bro.
Just one thing we have.
Yo, JLP a big fuck you too.
Alright, tell you one thing where them a fuck you with. And then I go open up the platform to pay person.
Go through the last how long now him there in a parliament? The last 8 years. Go, you can run the file, brother. Look how much things go on in the last 8 years on our
Boss, me ask you for one thing say happen. Just one. Just give you one thing now you say happen.
Yo, Uncle.
John, your platform, I'm not tell you if you run it, but honestly, it's a low IQ individual who can have a conversation. First of all,
I didn't want to say.
yeah. First of all, I don't know why why am I bring up Babsy, and I realized since the other day from the police start to take on the gangs them and the blacks them run out with some false information about Babsy this and done tell Babsy say Babsy can this. One little low IQ boy I run out from Babsy, but let me tell you something. The history of the PNP with Dons is well documented. Yeah? And whatever history, the political history from both sides with Dons are persons of questionable character, it is there. It is there. Nobody na deny it. So there's a history from both sides. Because I'm not going to be a hypocrite. From both sides. Right? Because...
But here this is it. For the first time ever, nobody cannot tie this current Jamaican Prime Minister to...
That's where I'm getting to. That's where I'm getting to, Dujon. And not only that, if you look at the criminals today and the crimes being and the Prime Minister said the other day, and I've been repeating it a lot. You have some old narratives, some 20 years ago narrative, some 30 years ago narrative that these people still want to associate to the politics of today. That is total irrelevant. You know, have no bearing. And you see them little young boy, when have no ambition, where ongo want a life of crime and carelessness and talk about them are artists. When iron balloon, when I bus, now I'm gonna run up and I am speaking. I did not disturb you when you're speaking.
Stop mute my mic, brother.
I am speaking. You are a guest here. You are a guest here, so wait until your turn. When you are speaking, I said nothing. All you young people want to do.
Disrespectful and you don't know. You're being disrespectful.
But you are being disrespectful. You are being disrespectful.
Shut up.
Was I addressing you? Am I addressing you? I am speaking in general terms. Right?
I'm done, Philippe.
All I want to know, I get up, I talk about Andrew Holness don't do nothing. What the fuck uno do? Dujon me a cuss because him curse. What the fuck uno do with for uno life? 26. When Andrew Holness at 26-year-old, what was he doing with his life? Eh? Uno no bother not come here with that. You see, you're young and me no like quarrel with young people. Because me ready we have a conversation. But you not ready for have a conversation yet. Because you come here with your attitude.
What attitude, bro?
You come here with your attitude and start to insinuate. You come here with your attitude and start to insinuate things that you
insinuate
cannot argue out.
What am I insinuating? You care too much feelings.
Why you are bringing up Babsy Grange's name? Why you bring up this conversation? You could not.
Allow
You
him
could
to
not.
rebut, no Kizzy. Allow him to rebut now.
But
Go ahead,
DMX has no facts or anything.
Listen,
Hold on,
We don't know what is currently happening.
you know, say, you know how una come cross, even though me cuss bad word, you know how una come cross is not una say, una Satan, una direct it, but Roman, Bowman, young and nav, bro, you don't know nothing about me, bro.
Alright, so
You
let me
don't know
answer
my
this.
qualifications, you don't know my certificate, you don't know nothing about me, bro. You see, when you come on to politics, una always up in on the feelings, phone parties, and the don't talk facts, and the don't look out on the eye. Me never say, PMP and a fuck with. PMP a big fuck with to brother. I want to know. Don't try attack my brother, cause me never, not even when me attack to DUJON, me not direct my conversation to him and ask him where him qualify for, how him attack, so none of that, brother.
So
Don't do that,
question,
bro.
G. Me give you a floor, you know, so you have to let me a floor now. But before me ask you a question, me I gonna give everybody one question, 1 minute. So, Antia, go ahead and ask the young man your question.
No, me show you a style, bro.
Hold on, man.
Remember, say right now,
Hold on, me G.
since now, say me nah.
Talk.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead, Antia.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Antia.
I am just asking this young man where in Jamaica he lives because I was just in Jamaica. I just leave the 15th of January. And the Jamaica that I saw is a total Jamaica, a total different Jamaica than I used to. So I want to know where in Jamaica he is.
Now, which part of that Jamaica, them, my boss?
Kingston.
They are Kingston, mama.
Oh, okay. I understand. Because he could be in the ghetto. Because, you know, a lot of the ghetto people, they don't want nothing to life. They just get up and blame
You
government.
see, exactly what me I say.
It is what it is. The ghetto people don't want to work.
You know I say, brother. Bro,
It
me I
is-
go,
it-
watch
it
out,
is
DUJON. You don't know me. You don't, not talk and no know people.
Here we are, sir.
Speak about the politics, bro, because you don't know about ghetto
Hey,
people. Bro,
ADMX.
DUJON, and then that's why, that's why Jamaica can't better, brother, because see how them a bring me down and them don't know me.
Alright,
True, me I say, yo,
Because of young
the
people like
party.
you.
Guys,
Jamaica can't beat up because of young people like you. And it has nothing to do with the politics because you can't have.
go ahead, that night.
Kiss Dan, you know, say, especially you.
Stop respond. Me I give you the floor for that night after. Go ahead.
Alright, man, say something. Big manners and respect. Big up everybody. Look, you know what I'm gonna say? The one thing I gonna ask him to do, I just stop calling people God, because that don't make no sense. What I'm gonna say to you, DUJON, you make a reason with. You see, me not gonna blame him for his attitude and the way him is. I can tell from listening to him saying come from a PNP background. Him family a PNP. Him on a PNP.
You know that.
Because you see what we have this thing in a society where people come across like it cool if you not care. It's cool if you're not interested. And if you come across like you're interested in anything, you get bullied. You understand? And you can't, it's like people peer pressure to even do simple things like pick up smoking. And people that do things off of them own. So I'm not going to blame this young man. I'm not going to insult him. But I just feel like he's misguided. Very misguided.
Let me say something directly to ADMX music. My boss, every single facet of life involve politics. That is how it is in every nation, Miji. So what you need to do is get yourself informed and get yourself involved. Because even you sitting on the corner, politics involved in that, Miji. See, if you are sitting on the corner. See? So I give you 2 minutes to read up to that night, just say, and then we'll move to Javan, then to Courtney, and then to Jamaica. Go ahead, ADMX music.
Alright. DUJON. First thing is first. I'll show you this, bro. Show you this. You see, reasoning ability is a serious thing. Everybody right here, so I can see say it's a labor, right? Or, you know, say, let me not is a JLP supporter.
Yes, it's a that is our platform. You're on.
I like some labor right there.
Me not give him 2 minutes.
Labor right
Talk, give him 2 minutes.
One of them style, you see me? Bro, the same way how me need to do. Because I read and them style, you know. But maybe me know. What would I say? Like how you see, like how you can say, oh, in a 2009 this go on, in a 2012 that go on. Yeah, me can't speak it, so they might look at me as illiterate. Them don't know me.
Yeah, so you want it,
9 subject me have 3 K.
as a young man,
and me have
as a young
degree.
man, see, as a young
Yeah.
man myself, here me want to do. Cause me have a nephew, you know, we are 30-year-old in my boss. See, me have a nephew older than you. And my nephew in a better job than me. Me never work in a big bank, them in a center London, England. See?
Yeah.
And me and him grow. See? Now me say this to you as a young man, my G. You know me want to do for no one. A morning time I want to come on the live and listen. And I guarantee you, my G, you are going to have a different outlook. Just listen and try to understand. Because a lot of what you are saying, my G, because I don't understand. Sometimes we are labor right and we don't really have a patience. But me up on a mission to capture every soul when I can capture my boss. See? So what I want to do for me, I want to just come on the platform and listen. Just listen, my G. You don't have to interact. Just listen. And I guarantee you, you're going to have a better outlook upon things. Because me have no need to tell nobody no lie, my G. See? Everything we I tell about, I've researched it. And I've gone in the archives of Jamaica and I've researched it myself. And I can tell you, every single time the PNP take hold of this government.
Alright, so
If you do not move, my G, it's stuck. Stagnant. The country only move when people, businessmen and entrepreneur mindship take over the country. That is when, you know,
go watch it.
How I mean with him, no, allow him now. Allow him.
I won't be interrupting and while I speak if you're not directing the message you're pushing across towards me in terms of being disrespectful. I don't need to speak and you can stop me up my mic. You understand? Alright. Bro, I just the other day, sometime last year, if not year before last, the conversation come up here right now. Andrew is the leader and Juliet is controlling the house. Right now, if Andrew, any law Andrew want push cross, it is nothing for them to.
Me adjust that for you, boss.
No, there is no real what would I say? The house should be single by itself.
Let me adjust that for you, my boss. First, before me adjust it, let me point something out here. So, Juliet Holness ran for parliament, right? And the people them from her constituency voted for her. Because they voted for her, that make her elected official in her own right. So whether she's Andrew Holness' wife or not, that is neither here nor there. The people them elected.
Of course
her.
it is. Of course
No,
it is.
listen,
Come on.
You have to listen for understanding, MG. See? It is neither near here nor there because they elected her to be her own independent member of parliament. Not even Andrew Holness can remove Juliet Holness as member of parliament. She either have to die or she have to resign. People that put her there at a general election or a by-election. You hear me as I tell my boss? No, when it comes to Speaker of the House, you know what a parliamentary democracy is? My boss?
Repeat that?
Do you know what a parliamentary democracy is?
No, tell me no.
A parliamentary democracy means that everything is voted for, basically. See?
Yeah, but who does the voting? Who does the voting?
In order for Juliet Holness to be Speaker of the House, Andrew Holness cannot get her as Speaker of the House.
wait, no man.
John,
Who
1
does the
minute. So,
voting? That
Hold
voting
ADMX,
on, Philip.
person.
Hold on.
ADMX.
Hold on, Philip.
No, there's a background in his noise. So when you're talking to him, he has to mute and hold on and then open his mic and respond.
Okay.
You hear noise in my background?
Yeah, we are hearing a noise in your background. We don't know if
Alright, my fault.
See? So let me say this to you, my boss. So, in order for Juliet Holness to be Speaker of the House, both parties had to vote for that to happen. Both PNP and JLP. If somebody can free up a box for winner, please, because we now wait for coming in a box. See, if somebody can free up a box, we talk already. See, for winner. So both parties have to vote for her, my boss, for her to be Speaker of the House. Both PNP and JLP voted for her to be Deputy Speaker before and Speaker after. Go ahead, my boss, respond.
Alright. Remember that conversation, yeah?
Yeah.
As I say, every morning, tomorrow, I say clear back. Next thing, Dark Knight. Again, you guys don't know anything about me. I recall you saying that
So tell
I'm
me.
from a PNP. I'm from a PNP background. I'm from a PNP background. And that is not true. So you're wrong there. I tell you guys already. Just talk about the facts on you know and thing and don't direct or make any assumptions because I haven't done that yet.
Boss,
I
ignore
still
that
haven't.
part there, man. We are reason about politics. Just ignore the part there. The part they done gone already. See, and you can tell us a little bit about yourself.
Good morning,
Yeah,
good morning,
yes,
Dujon.
sir. Good morning, father.
We have allowed one thing to escape. He said the Prime Minister could pass any law in the land with the Speaker of the House. And that goes to show that he does not understand the role of the Speaker of the House. Because Speaker of the House has to remain neutral. The Speaker of the House does not vote on issues. And if you're going to take that position, the Jamaica Labour Party has 49 seats in Parliament while the PNP has 4. How many
14,
times
14.
since 2020 has the government used its majority seat to vote in any law in Parliament?
Once.
There hasn't been any times.
I'm asking you.
Come on. You see that's what you just said? You see that you just...
I'm asking you, you have made a suggestion that the party can vote in any law in the land with the Speaker of the House being the wife of the Prime Minister. And I'm telling you, during any vote, the Speaker of the House does not have a vote. The Speaker of the House has to remain neutral between both sides. The responsibility of the Speaker of the House is to govern the House of Parliament, the lower house, to make sure that the standing orders and the business of Parliament is conducted according to the rules and the mandates and the agenda of Parliament for the year. So what you're saying that the Speaker of the House can allow laws to be passed, that is not true. That is incorrect. That is not how Parliament works. Now I'm asking you now, tell me the series of laws that have been passed in Parliament where the government uses its 49 majority to make this happen. Because we don't have a dictatorship government. It's not total anarchy here.
Respond, my boss, and mute yourself and go ahead. And then we are going to go to Jamaica. No, we are going to Jamaica, then Jovan, then Courtney. Or Jamaica last did come in. Who last did come in, Philippia?
Oh, it is Courtney, then Javon, and then Jamaica man.
Okay. Answer ADMX. Unmute yourself. It's money. It's not about being biased. The speaker only cheers the house. She only cheers. It's like a big meeting, and she's there to govern it. She's just there to watch over it. That's the role of the speaker.
That's the role of the speaker.
There's a question. How can the Prime Minister wife be the Speaker of the House? There's no law in our constitution that is a supreme law, and there's no law in our common law or local law that prevents the wife of a Prime Minister, whether it be on the PMP, the JLP, or no P, from becoming Speaker of the House. And as the host said, both parties, both PNP and JLP has to agree that a particular person becomes Speaker of the House.
One and only.
Hold on. The Speaker of the House, the Juliet Holness, was already Deputy Speaker of the House. Why is it that nobody had a problem?
Put in place by the majority of the Jamaica Labour Party.
She was voted there by
how much persons from the PNP was in seat to make that vote?
Sir, did you see an objection?
How many persons were asking a question? How many persons?
Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you.
No, you can't ask me a question when you don't ask a question.
It does not matter. It does not matter how many.
Of course it does.
Sir,
of course it does. Because
I'm begging to talk on this matter, please.
Hold on.
There was no objection.
So Juliet Convert.
No, hold on. We go to it first, then when I talk it, and then we go back to this.
We can free up the back.
Go ahead,
Jovan, go ahead.
Go ahead, Jamaica. Go ahead, Jovan.
Jamaica man, go ahead. F9.
All right, General. Why do you have a problem with Miss Holness being Speaker of the House? All right. Another thing is, Miss Holness was working with the party at the time, working to assist the person running for that constituency. Eventually, the people in the constituency say they want Mrs. Holness to represent them, right? We cannot deny the people of the constituency that. But I'm asking you this question. Why is it an issue to you that Miss Holness is Speaker of the House? She's highly intelligent, she have the qualifications and all of that. Why do you have a problem? Why do you have an issue with it?
okay. Again, I want you guys to go back and look on the interview where she's saying that she isn't interested in any politics.
And I've just referred to you that the poll
At the second time, he said that ask with that.
Hold on now. We get a question. We give Jovan, then we go to Rustic and Kizzy one come in.
Cool.
Go ahead, Jovan.
If anything, I want to drop me, you can drop me here.
Yeah, man. People are waiting to come in the box still, so if you can't free for box. Go ahead, Jovan, and then we go to Father Rust.
Yeah, good morning. Big up all labor.
Yeah, man.
Yes, when I said to that person, someone of PMP and I'm at jail. And I'm not doing nothing in the country. What does he want him to do for the country?
What I want to be done for the country?
When you said that JP and PMP not do, if you say my party are doing the country, what do you want from my party?
No, I did not say the party is not doing anything for the country, you know, but the only can't behave like as if the party nah do bad as well.
No,
Both parties them.
What bad are they doing? Highlight that for us.
Both parties. Alright. Since
Me I go jump out of the box. Me not go bother with that conversation here, cause me sister this a nonsense.
Oh, you have that patience, brother.
Definitely sister this a nonsense and no make no sense. We can't argue a point.
Why you wasting quality time on nonsense?
We can't argue a point with somebody who obviously no one hear. He no one learn. And he keep on bring up a point when it make no sense. So let me jump out.
Did I bring up a point just a while ago? You didn't allow me to bring up a point. This is the problem with you guys. You guys just a jump down. What are you explaining to me?
And him alone I get educated.
What are you explaining to me?
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Miss Fizzy?
Go ahead, Jovan.
The ADMX. We just ask you what you think the government is not doing right. Highlight some of the things.
That's what I was just about to do, and she didn't give me a chance.
All right. Do it now, okay.
Oh God, bro.
Go ahead, no, my boss.
All right. I'm a young man, and since I come from the ghetto, I'm not want nothing. Right now, most works that are being issued out is contract work.
It's not true, sir. In fact, the government has taken off over 11,000 persons.
Stop and allow him to finish. Make him finish,
Okay.
Make him
All
finish.
right.
Allow him.
The 11,000 persons that they take off contract. Since you're saying they take off 11,000 persons, a lot more persons are working. The country consists of a lot of factories. Most of all factories right now is a contract company get their workers. Once that contract is over, they get nothing.
So what is, man?
So I should not speak about something that issues that I am seeing. Bro, Dujon. As I say, really political as you guys. You guys now give me a real chance.
ADMX, are you willing to learn? Are you willing to? Alright, so
why do you feel that your point has to be the right one? We're having convos. Dujon, I'll come again. The thing with me, may I say, listen some more.
Hold on, hold on. You hear me? Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, like you have signal problem. So me say this to you. You as a young man, are you aware giving away free trades in Jamaica? You can now go to Heart and get a free skill, my boss, and you can now do something by yourself. So why you not pursue that?
I do have a skill. I am certified in 2 skill trading. Right now, I'm a welder, and I've also been down to Trenchtown Polytechnic, and I've gotten my cake and baking, decorating. I've went to Micro University and got my cake and baking, decorating diploma, and then went down to Trenchtown and got my associate's degree. So don't get me wrong, you know. Bro, alright, I'm gonna just simply say this. I need to come take in phone point of view, and Uno need to do the same due diligence here. And you need to do the same due diligence.
I'm glad you agree to come.
Is not.
Hold on, I'm glad you agree to come and listen. And I guarantee you will get a new perspective. But I want you to listen to something, and this is the voice of Peter Phillips, the last PNP leader before this one, before Mark Golden. I want you to listen to this when I go play it for him, boss.
Madam Speaker, I must say, to be absolutely frank, a major impulse that brought me here today was to see you in your elevated condition. And to be able to witness the hand of impartiality and fairness, which I'm certain will become identified with your period in that chair. Thank you very much for your kind welcome, Madam Speaker.
Alright, play no more. I stand corrected. But it was an issue.
it was only
As
an
I
issue
said,
that
wait no, wait, Dujan. Let me just say.
Listen to what Dujan has to say first. It was an issue to Mark Golding. He brought it up
Yes,
and used it
so
as a
Mark Golding did it
political
use it
to
as a
sway
political
people like
tool.
you. It was nothing. It was not a big
Play the
deal.
rest of the
Nothing.
tape where Paul will endorse it. Play the rest of the tape. Make him hear.
It's to trick people like you.
Hold on, Philippe. Father Rusty, if you want to ask him a question, till me find the Philip Paul one. Go ahead.
Me kind of not in the frame of mind to really talk to the brother, you know. Me gone past dark here right now.
Rusty, watch out, him a young. Listen to Rusty, him young, and him kind of, he don't know everything. So if we can teach him something.
Man. When you're 26-year-old, you're not really young, you know, brother.
Well, true that still, but, you know.
Oh. My son at 27-year-old and him live with woman and picnic from him about 20. Oh,
that don't mean.
Yeah, but everybody Father Rusty, everybody live a maturity kind of different still, you know?
But that doesn't mean he's mature either.
And
right now you're mature. You're sounding mature right now.
Hold on. What we have to understand as well, the Jamaican populace, whether them 80 or them 10, is politically deprived from the PNP. A lot of persons don't have the knowledge because mute add music. Based on what I'm hearing from him, I don't think he even know the political system, like different arms of government. And music can
obviously not.
Hold on,
obviously not.
Just stay hold on. Add music, you can correct me if I'm wrong. But we are in a political season, guy, and we have to teach people who is not educated when it comes politically. That means them dunce or them naive, but them does not know the system, and because of what the PNP use our platform to reverse what they are indoctrinated with.
Yes.
Let me make a statement.
Well, hold on there. You have to realize that the PNP appeal to a certain class of people in society. So even if the PNP politicians know the right and know the law, they will appeal to the persons who don't know it. Yeah.
All right. Let me say something, Philippe. Let me just say this. Yes, when you do, all right, the Bible, there's a scripture in the book of Proverbs that says, he who does not know and thinks he knows is a fool. You cannot think you know. And he who does not know and knows not that he knows not is likewise a fool. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Hold on, brethren. Listen and you will learn. That is the biggest problem you have. You're listening. You not heard nothing nobody said to you from man. Anybody say, you just have your head in a rock. Like when them rocks run down an ostrich and he should be head in a hole. And from he say, him no see you no see him neither. Brother, stop being an ostrich right now. Listen.
What are you talking about?
Hold on, brethren.
What are you talking about?
You're coming on here talking a lot of things as if you know. What you don't know, ask question about it, brethren. That is how I learn. That is how I learn. I read all the material I can get to read and listen to every program that I can. And I'm going to give you some advice. You say, you talk show them when you hear go on social media and on the radio and them something there and the Gleaner and all the archives. Go and do some research, my youth. Don't come on here and talk like you know and you don't know shit. Learn before you talk. Because if you talk before you learn, you're going to talk nonsense. And that's exactly what you're doing right now. And no matter what we have said to you, you're not listen.
Am I speaking nonsense or I'm speaking what you don't want to hear?
Proper nonsense. Proper nonsense.
Am I speaking nonsense or what you don't want to hear?
Ask questions if you want to know, Virgin. Don't come and talk like say you know and you don't know.
Am I speaking nonsense or what you don't want to hear?
All right. Don't talk to you, no, Virgin. We can't do this.
We don't want to get hung up on a personal thing. Listen, I said this to Labour.
But is that this clearly going on?
Hold on, no, J. Hold on, no, J. I am saying this. Persons out there that is of the view of ADMX music as well. ADMX music is here, spilling what he's spilling. Believing it is the fact. We now have him here to correct him and correct the people that is listening that have the same views as him. What is wrong with the Labour rights?
John, you're right. You can ask him a quick question, please, while we're there.
Go ahead.
We are missing the teaching moment.
Music. Let me ask you a quick question, please. So, them ask you what wrong with the country, and one of the things you draw for is contract work. More know you, is that personal to you? Why you draw for contract work?
Yeah, kind of personal to me now. I was working for a contract company.
Okay, alright, fair. Thank you, answer.
When
Okay.
once the contract was over, it was like say nothing. No, we don't really get nothing. No. So that is we're being personal when all I'm saying is there are big issues with both parties.
My brother, a contract is for a limited period, you know, for at the time that it was signed for, you know. And if it's
Yeah,
over,
I know that.
and your services was great, them go and re-employ you or not. And if your services was bad, them go and re-employ you or not.
It's true.
See,
You can't really
it's a
do nothing.
contract
Yeah, that-
for 1 year,
that
2
is
year,
the-
3 year, whatever it was. If it done,
Contract
move on, go look another one.
That
Was
is
it a
the
private
issue
company? Is a private company or government you're working for?
where I'm saying is it that this is how the country should be run? We work for 10 years,
No, but it
and
works.
once we finish working for that company, we receive nothing.
Music, but it works for some people.
There are no real benefits.
Did you know that the government presently is going to introduce unemployment insurance? This government. And if you were on contract and you were working at the NSWA or certain different agency, department or ministry and was on contract, the government has now moved those persons to permanent employment and they will now get a pension. There are things in law that will help to protect you as a contract worker when you are working for a private company. But remember, it's not government running this private company. I don't know what happened to you at the company that you were at. But there are things that this government is doing to help people like you. So when you get if you sick and can't go at work and you run out of sick leave and vacation leave, you will get unemployment insurance now. Did you know of this? Did you know that the government is going to introduce unemployment insurance in Jamaica?
No, I didn't. And I want to also thank you for joining the reasoning. Thank you for joining the reasoning.
But you need to come on the platform and learn some things. You also have to read information on credible websites and find credible sources, because trust me, you cannot speak on things that you don't know of.
Can I jump in here? Can I jump in here for a second?
No, let me say one thing. Let me say one thing and come off quickly. Young man, do you know working on a contract you pay all you pay your pension though? You pay housing trust, you pay NIS, everything see what you pay, bro.
Yes, I do know that.
So yeah, say when you finish work, you're not getting the benefit, brother.
There is no.
And if you listen me, and if you work for your period of time at the company,
but let me say something. Let me say something to ADMX music. So, The PNP would have spent 18 and a half years in our government. After 17 of those years, the country stagnate. We had negative growth. Therefore, they could not even put up wages. Meaning, for 17 years, the Jamaican people had to work for 6,200 Jamaican dollars. See? That cost.
And the highest increase was 2%.
And the highest
increase them ever make was 2%.
Yes, so the PNP had done a massive disservice to this country, my G. So we basically, under this government over the last 9 years, they must start from scratch and build back a system, my G. And that happen. We just have to exercise patience. See, the PNP completely obliterated everything in Jamaica, my boss. That I honest to God truth. See?
You were saying that I should go ahead? Okay.
Yeah, man.
Contract work. Temporary agreement between employer and employee on terms and conditions under which the employee says, yes, I will work. Now, if you have an issue at first with the contract that is being presented to you, you have two options. You can take it and not complain, or you can say, no, I'm not going to work under these stipulated conditions. Is everything perfect and dandy within our country surrounding the issues of employment and contracts that we would like to see? No. It's a work in progress, right? The government has acknowledged that, listen, yes, we understand that the general population has an issue with the terms and regulations surrounding contracts and whether they are permanent contracts, right? Just look at a hotel that was built the other day. The Prime Minister is on record that, listen, if you are going to come to our country, build a hotel, you must provide accommodations for our people free of cost. Right? So it means that persons who are going to be working at these hotels will not incur costs of paying rent because they have relocated or because they get these privileges. So slowly but surely you have to implement policies that is going to be fruitful for the people of Jamaica. There's a thing called economic shock, right? You can't just arbitrarily get up as a government and change things suddenly, especially as it surrounds a free market economy such as what Jamaica has. You have to slowly and surely implement changes that is going to eventually get you to your goal. But if you should get up tomorrow morning and drastically change things as they are, you're going to have capital flight, and we can't allow that because that is going to be a severe shock to our system as a country. You understand what I said?
Explain what capital flight is to him.
Capital
And
flight
so
is
many
when you have
times it happens.
investors who have money that stays away from the country or leave the country. And we had that under the Michael Manley era. If you look at Florida and why most Jamaicans are living in Florida now that has capital, it was a flight, it was called a flight, 5 flights a day to Miami mandate, where Michael Manley said to the people, if you don't like my policy, then you can take the 5 flights a day to Miami. And we had a mass migration of our capital individuals leaving Jamaica. So we have to be very mindful of the environment we operate in, and government has to be strategic in how it implements policies and laws going forward. That is it, me bro. But it is on record that government does acknowledge and see that there's an issue surrounding contract work. And
We know. I wanted to address something, we know.
Let's say this before you go, Philippe. So guys, this is Political Hard Talk, and I am the host for Political Hard Talk. Anybody don't like how me operate my show, please stay away from it. We don't have no one platform. It's plain and simple as that. See, other labor rights are on too. So if you don't want to watch me for hear me, I say, you can watch it other them too. Me not have a problem. Go ahead, Philippe.
Yes, I want you to address this because I sent Prime Boss a request. He said from 2007 we are now indebted to IMF. Who did that? And you see, I can't understand these people, and these are the ones who want to vote. But go ahead, please pick up that for me, winner.
No,
Philippe, Philippian.
1 minute, DMX. 1 minute. Yes, he's in the box. I want winner to address him. Go ahead, winner. Mute
there's no
DMX.
country on the face of the earth that does not borrow. right? But as a government, you have to be strategic in terms of how are you here to learn? Or are you here to giggle and laugh? I don't know.
Go ahead,
For
winner.
years, Jamaica has been borrowing at high interest rate. About 75 to 80% of our debt is locally owned. It means that institutions bought up government bonds at 30 and 25%, right? And in order for us to come out of that debt trap, we had to go seek the help from the IMF and the World Bank, who was giving interest rates between 5 and 7%. You have to now do what you call a debt swap. You borrow more to pay off your principal and interest. And in the long run, you save as a country. Just like what we have the Jamaica Debt Exchange the other day under the Jamaica Labour Party, and 2 more consecutive under the PNP, where we switched out those high interest rate bonds that were going at 25 and 35% for interest rates between 11 and 13%. And Jamaica saved $500 million per day on loan payments. You as a government have to be strategic when you have one of the highest debt to GDP ratio in the world of 147%. So the fact about people talking about this borrowing, even the great United States borrow. A significant portion of their debt is owed to the Chinese empire. So let us not go down this road and talk about debt and debt. The PNP has a record, right, for borrowing the most money at the highest level of interest rate possible. So let us not talk about IMF and the World Bank.
Alright, can I say something?
No, music go first. Let music go first, and then you come in, my boss. You just come respectfully, man. Come on.
No, why you say respectful still now? Because I mean something about the IMF and the gentleman address it, so that's why I say, all right.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, man. Hold on first. Music have to respond to the contract business, and then you can come in.
No, winner. Respect how you chat it up. Respect how you chat it up. No John. Respect how you chat it up. Everybody, Philippine, everybody, Dark Knight, everybody, you see me? However, when somebody from the other party come over the page on the need for like come say we now do, just chat up the facts them. But don't direct.
And that we do every day, my boss. And that we do every day.
Nobody, you see me? As I say, me I go circle in again because me know me no want to say misinformed. Honestly, the information is there, and me myself need to go do my due diligence and get the facts them active and so forth. So me I go circle now again. It was a pleasure.
Can I say something before
experience?
2 years ago, I had no knowledge of politics and what was happening to my country, and I took a conservative effort and an interest into learning and understand how government works. Because when you understand how government works and the programs that are in place, you as a normal citizen can take advantage of all of these programs to enrich yourself and enrich the lives of your people and your family. Because if you don't know, you can utilize what you don't know. Yeah, so as Jamaicans,
which is true.
In the political welfare of our country, because politics determines and shapes the environment in which we live in. You cannot live a total bubble by yourself and say, listen, I don't care what government is in charge because I am making money. It doesn't work like that, because the policies that government implements dictate whether or not you have a successful environment to grow and raise your family. Yeah, it don't work like that. We don't nothing like that, bubble. But
and I want to say thank you. And I want to say thank you, ADMX, for being so receptive to learning, and we hope to see you again. Yeah,
Big up yourself. Hope to see you again. Big up.
Yeah, man. So that are my time.
And you're a musician, right? You're in
Yes,
music as well.
yes, I am.
And the government also has free insurance for persons in the music industry, free life and health insurance for musicians. No, this government.
Go and go look into it.
Yeah, go and look into it.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm definitely
All
gonna
right.
do.
Okay, all right. Good.
All right. So that's my time.
Next patient.
All right,
Next
boss.
patient.
Next time you present yourself a class tomorrow, see?
Yeah, man. All right, definitely, teacher.